Looking at agreements we had when we started. When we're starting. Number one agreement we had, very interesting. When we're dating, we agreed that if at any time on this journey to the marriage, to the wedding, if you decide or believe that we are not meant for each other, we'll back down without any animosity or anger. Do you understand? We started a relationship, but it's with the clause that if at any time in this journey to that wedding, if you feel this is not it, feel free to back down. Nobody will be offended. That's part of how you know healthy self-esteem. The way some people beg other people. Please don't leave me. If you leave me, I will die. You must marry me. It shows something is wrong. Because marriage is not for two getters, it's for two givers. If you're having that mindset, it means you are coming to suck the life out of the other person. And what you don't realize, when you beg for love, the people you are begging don't even value themselves as much as you do. So when they see, they even have a low esteem of themselves. When they see that you are willing to die to be with them, they're saying, look, if I feel I'm this low, and you feel I'm this much, how low are you? That's why begging for love never works. Nobody has successfully begged for love. Not for long. The best you can get out of begging is pity, not love. I've not seen anybody that said, oh, my husband begged me. And he's still begging now. And we have been begging for 20 years. Never. Along the line, someone is going to change into resentment. We agreed that, look, if at any time you feel this is not it, we will not be angry. Everybody will back down. Even if it's on the wedding day. If we have not joined ourselves on the wedding day, if you feel this is not it, call me and we'll break it. Because we both came with that healthy idea that I'm not useless without you. Is somebody get what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, some people beg for this marriage, their own life is so horrible, they are so tired, they don't like themselves at all. That I'm so dead. If you don't marry me, I'm finished. Who am I without you? Eh? Marriage won't give you what you don't have. This is why you now marry the person. You are now pressuring the person to become something because you didn't have a life. You must have a life. Is somebody getting what I'm saying? The Bible says that a man that is full loathed honey, or he even despises honey. He said, but to the hungry soul, every bitter thing is sweet. When you come into love empty and hungry, anybody that says I love you will be confused. Any offer is good. When you have self-esteem and self-value, you are very selective about who you decide to go on the journey with. Is somebody getting what I'm saying? First agreement we had was that if at any time you're not most happy with this thing we're doing as a relationship, we can cut it off. Without animosity, no quarrel, no stalking, no hate mail, no status, no updating your status. Some girls have broken up. They start writing in parables. Don't trust any man. Trust is end and not. They will start writing. Somebody has broken up with somebody. Go ahead.
Second agreement was, if we now do make it into the marriage, divorce was not an option. So we only had up till the day we were getting married to decide whether we're going to walk away or not. That when we now get into the marriage, there was no way out. That's how we saw it. And that's because even in counseling, you still share with couples, when we counsel couples, we tell them, we ask them a simple question when they come in with all their issues. We say, if you are in a room like this room, and there are no windows and there are no doors, and a fire breaks out here, what will you do? If you think about it, the first thing you do is try to put out the fire because there's no way of escape. But if that same fire breaks out and there are windows and there are doors, there will be a stampede because you won't think of trying to put out the fire. You're just going to think of how to get out and how to get out first. And you don't care who you trample on to get out. For us, we decided and we made up our minds that in our marriage, we're going to take out all windows and all doors. Whatever the issue is, we are going to try to fix it. Not only is divorce not an option, mentioning divorce is not an option. Threatening each other with divorce is not an option. In fact, divorce is a taboo word in our marriage. We don't joke with it. We don't play around it. We don't even, it's not even a thought. No matter what we're going through, we have to find a way around it. And the truth is that our marriage has had many challenges. There were times when we couldn't even afford to eat. But we knew that divorce was not an option. We were going to have to find a way. And I didn't start blaming him and thinking, oh, look at you, your mates are providing for. No. Because he's not my source. God is my source. And I'm not invalid. If he doesn't bring money, what's wrong with me? Why can't I bring money? We always understood that there's no way out of this. So whenever there's a challenge, we have to fix it. When we got married, we didn't have our children on time. He didn't now, even though it was my fault because of my health. Before we got married, I already knew I was not going to be able to have children. Doctors had told me, and not one doctor, not two, not three. This was something that I already knew. But when he proposed, I told him, and he made up his mind that he was in love and was ready to go the journey with me. And when we got into the marriage, first 8 years, it didn't happen. He didn't say, oh, I'm out. And at some point, I was even feeling bad for him because wasting your time. You've been here for 8 years. By now, your first child should be planning to finish primary school. He didn't, because we understood that once you've gotten into it, this is our decision for life. That's one agreement we had, and no matter the challenge, we were going to face it together, and divorce was not an option.
And if you are dating someone now and they're always threatening you with a breakup, that person will continue to threaten you with a divorce. Again, this is why the first agreement is important. You must come from a healthy point of view. Once you act like the person is doing you a favor, one person is already underhanded in the relationship. So you're already dating now in a courtship now, and the person is always saying, I'll break up with you, or they break up with you every 2 weeks. That's not normal. Because that's the thing, some people don't know that the normal is not normal. You say, oh, it's normal, it happens in every marriage. No, it doesn't. It happens in every relationship. No, it doesn't. It's not usual for two people that are supposed to be in love and supposed to be committed to each other to be threatening each other with leaving. I'm going to leave this marriage. That's not normal. So it's very important that you note it. If you're dating and it happened, or you are married and it happening, if you're married and it's happening, you need to stop from today. Stop telling your partner you will leave. Because one day, you will either leave or they will leave. Or they will stop you from leaving. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. They will stop you from leaving, living. You don't understand what I'm saying. All right? Third thing we agreed about was that we would always have a joint account or joint accountability. Since we got married, we've never had a separate account. I don't understand why a couple will be married and still be living like they're single. That's what many couples are doing. They are married, but they're still living like two separate people. All they are sharing is a bed. Oh, that didn't sink. Let me look at this other side. I say all they are sharing is a bed. They are not sharing their plans. They are not sharing their thoughts. They are not sharing their money. All they are sharing is the bed. That's not the idea of marriage. The Bible said two shall become one. It doesn't make sense if two is remaining as two. God designed it that you will have joint account. When I say joint accountability, what that means is that in case you have a work account or something that you can't have two people on, everything going on in that account is transparent and open for your partner to see, and it's a part of it. And whoever is earning more is not superior to the person earning less. Doesn't mean you make more decisions now because you earn more. Doesn't mean you're a higher member of or citizen of the family. Somebody getting this? This is the design. And I understand in contemporary marriages, they don't like that. Yes. They say, no, let's separate all our money. We are two people. In case you run away, I don't trust my husband, I don't trust my wife. The real issue is not the money. The issue is, why would you marry someone you don't trust? That's the real discussion. And it shows your value system has problems. Because you are very comfortable with giving your life to someone, but keeping your money safe. It means you don't know what has value and what doesn't have value. It's your life that should be in the safe.